welcome back to the farm, everyone. What is this? August 20th. The days are just flying by. So, woke up this morning, 52 degrees on an August day here. That's crazy. I mean, we don't even have a high out of the 60s today. I think it's like 68 or something. Well, you really can't see, but it is just absolutely gorgeous day. I mean, honestly, I thought I was gonna have to put a long sleeve shirt on this morning. Yeah, but you know, a lot of my maple trees are starting to turn. You can see up in there's big old maple that's starting to turn yellow. I have maples down in there turning. And then this morning, 'tis the season, we put our buck, Bronson, our new buck that we got a couple months ago. This little one that he's beside right here, she was over with him, and then I actually was trying to catch her over there, hi Peaches, and tripped and fell. I don't know if you can see that, but man, does that hurt, hitting my elbow right on a rock, bleeding. So he's been running around. That's a dude. That's not. He's been running around feeling everybody out. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and where's April? April, right there. 6. So there's 6 females that he can breed, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 that are going in the freezer, probably beginning of September. And then we took the one that we milk, Betty White, that we quit milking her like 2 weeks ago, and we took her over with Samson, and he bred her already, which is awesome. That was perfect timing. So, but we'll keep her in there for another, I think they come in heat every 21 days. So, all right, well, I'm going to take some of this grass. I don't have much left. So, maybe another day's worth. And then I have to go up and cut some more to feed. And then we're going to get into over there with the solar. So, I'll show you that when I come back. Okay, so my brush pile's gone. It's all burnt. Finally got enough rain to do that. I was actually out here last night, and there was let's just say there was a predator up in here. I'm not gonna say what it was. And I come out here because it was, I assuming, trying to kill something, but everybody was inside. But it was quite breezy, way breezier than it is right now. And there were still some embers and a big chunk. There was like a billet that was like a Y that you do more work trying to split it than trying to get what's worth out of it. Or can I speak this morning? Anyways, it was blowing. And at night, I mean, it's probably doing it during the day, but at night, man, it was just blowing sparks all up through the woods. So I was like, oh my God. I got on a skid steer and scooped up some dirt and just put it on there and put it out so it wouldn't catch the woods on fire. So, I don't know if you can see this, but right there. Okay, so this is going to be, let me see here if I get in line. This is going to be the top edge of my solar array right here. So it's 34 feet long. Well, at least the posts are. And then the array itself is 37 and a half. So it'll be, you know, 1.5 feet on each end or something like that. Yeah, 1.5 feet. And then it's 10 feet this way. Or no, not 10 feet. What is 110 inches? Whatever that is. Yeah, something like that. So So, what I need to do is I'm going to drill here, and I'm going to drill that hole. So I have this pretty square with the posts I have in along there too. So these are my middle posts. These white, or these fiberglass poles, are my middle ones. So now I have this thing within, I don't know, an inch and a half of being square. But here's the problem. As you can see around here, I live in a quarry. So when I go to drill these holes, pray to God my auger stays together. You're never guaranteed like where they're going to be. You know, you could start out right on point and hit a rock and it moves the auger 2, 3, 4 inches either way. So if I get these first two, this upper row, then I can figure out where to put those two, and then, you know, like these. Okay, I got this thing on. That's a pain in the ass when you're by yourself. So this is where it broke last time, right there. You can see where it's welded. I don't know if it's going to hold. I have no idea. I hope, because this is horrible ground to dig holes in. I mean, just look at the woods here. It's just nothing but rocks. All right. Blue spot. I have one down there. Let's go with this one first. Here goes nothing. Worked. I must be on a solid big rock. I don't know, it wouldn't go any further. I'm just sitting there spinning. And of course, I didn't bring my post hole digger and digging bar. I'll have to go get them. Let's go do this one. got that one to 3 feet, just needs cleaned out. Working pretty nice. Whew, that's really nice. I didn't hit any rocks. That's crazy. Can't believe that. So, yeah. I'll go digging bar. I got to get the post hole digger, digging bar, clean all this stuff out. And then I think what I'm going to have to do is, I'm done burning in that spot since all these trees are gone. I think what I'm going to do is that old rotten cherry stump right there. I'm going to build a fire right there, and then I'm going to bring my 6x6s down and char them at least 3 feet, 4 feet up. And then, yeah, if I get them charred, then I can oil them and put these two in, and we'll go from there. All right, I got my tools, the dreaded hand tools. I've got you plugged into the cigarette lighter or the 12-volt adapter on the Kubota. Alright, I got my jackhammer. Let me clean this out and it's gonna be good. Miserable rocks. Alright, welcome back everyone. It's another day. Got a fire going today, even though it's windy. It's not as windy as it was yesterday. So I'm hoping this fire doesn't get, like, you know, out of control or anything. I'm just going to try to keep it at that.
On the road, headed back to New Orleans, driving in the country past old-timey scenes. Big birds were singing in the tall willow trees, mighty fine. 3 words written on a paper bag, I miss you, was written in a message in black, thrown in a van 2,000 miles back, a better time. And how many souls and times that I've told, places that I'd wanna be, and how many days.
My dad's advice, don't think twice, I want the luxury life. My beauty can't lose it, I'll use it, I'll take what I want. Oh yeah, a whole lot of ticket, but not enough time. A whole lot of work for a trophy wife like me. Cause me a stress, show no panic, I'm just born in a dress. And I know now I'm older, I'm done, I'll do what I want, I'll do what I want. Spending a Sunday at the gym, trying to fit in, counting the days until I meet my future husband. I try to be kind to myself, I said, girl, you got this. A whole lot of ticket, not enough time, not enough time. A whole lot of sweat for a trophy wife, the clock keeps ticking, still running out of time.
Okay, they're all in. They look good. They're all about 30 inches deep or so, which I wish they were deeper, but they're on solid rock. So, and you know, I put 5 more and put the solar panels on them. That ain't going nowhere. So, but it looks pretty good. I'm happy. So what I gotta do tomorrow, I gotta go feed. The goats are complaining they want second feeding today. Now that I have this post and this post in, I need to pull my right angles and make sure, number one, that I'm 10 feet, I think. Whatever it is, 110 inches or something like that. Here and here. And then that they're square. Drill these holes. And char 4 more posts and get them in the ground. So that's where we're at. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here for today. I'll probably do, we'll see where we get tomorrow. So, alright. Good morning. It's another really nice day here on the farm, but it's going to be hot. You know, those earlier in the week we were in the 40s at night and 60s during the day. And I was loving that. That was just awesome. But now, you know, those days are gone. It's still August. You can't expect it to be cool. Yeah, it's like hitting 87 today, so that's kind of a bummer. But I just wanted to show you guys. I haven't showed the pigs on here in a while. Hey, piggy, piggy! What's up, piggies? So there's a chicken hanging out up here. I don't know where it's like. I don't know if it just comes up in the mornings or hangs out all day with the chicken. I have no idea. I'd like to find out where its eggs are, I can tell you that. So, but yeah, these guys, these two dudes here, I think they're both dudes. I don't know. They're getting big. They're about, what's today? August the 24th. So, I'd say 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks, these guys are in the freezer. So I just come up here to feed them, or at least make sure they have feed in their feeder. Let's just take a look and see. Is there any feed in there? Oh yeah, there's plenty in there. I'll just move it forward. I have this ice scraper. Just moves it forward for them. They can get it. There you go. Look at, I mean, my gosh. When I put these guys in this little house, they could cuddle up in a corner. You take up the whole side now. Yeah, you do. Come here. Don't try to bite me. You're good piggies. You're good piggies. But the house is holding up. The water's holding up. This rain spout's the best thing ever. So, hey, shut up, chicken. Alright, so today I'm going to try to get that the bottom post in. Well, I'm going to get the holes dug and hopefully get the post burnt. And that, if I can get that done, I'd be happy. Then by myself today. It's baking day, so she has the biggest bagel order she's ever had for Monday. So she's baking today and tomorrow, plus all the bread she bakes. So stuff that we can't eat. But all right. So right now I gotta go up, I gotta go down here, grab the tractor, and I'll throw the GoPro on, or the sports camera. I gotta go up there and cut some more feed. I'm all out of feed for the goats. So I've been cutting that field like I showed you in the past video. and cutting it, raking it, and then feeding it to them every day, and that seems to be working, but that field's almost gone, which is a bummer. So all right, let's run down here, grab the tractor, run up and cut a couple swats, and then get to work on the holes. Yeah, that's what the plan is for today, and try to stay hydrated. 87's gonna suck after being in the 60s. But it is what it is. Wow, look at that. This maple tree. Big tree, and check that thing out. Can you see that? Right there it is. Tearing for woodpeckers, tearing that up. That's a bummer. And then that one over there, it's hollow at the bottom. Man, big majestic trees too. What can you do? It is what it is. So, all right. Well, let's go. So, I don't know, it's been a little bit. So what I did was, I pulled a string down this line, around here, and then I pounded a post out in here, attached my string to it. Then I did 3, 4, 5. And then I found my right angle, okay, and then I measured from the back of the post. I measured from the back of the post to here. I got this needs to be 110 inches. And I did the same thing down there. Then I pulled a string, and then what I did was, since these posts, obviously, they move from my original holes just because they're rocks, you know, they're this way or that way or whatever, I put a nail in the center of the center three posts. So then I measured from the outside edge to that nail. And then I went down there, and since that, where's it at? I can't see because of the sun, but that post right there. So this post right here, this orange post, technically should be, so it's 110 inches from the back of that post to this. So technically, if I'm thinking right, this post should be like, if it's a 6x6, right? It should be like this. Should be sitting right there. So what I did was, I put a nail in the center of that one, measured between these two. Then I went off of this one, which would be the outside edge. And then this is on the 110 inch line. And I put a stake in. And that should be the center of this post. And then I did from here to there. So I did then here to there, and there to there, and there to there. So these posts, if I'm right, I'll make sure I've been screwing up on the camera lately. You know, if I'm right, then all of those, no matter what these are, because they are different by an inch or two going down through there, those should be in line with this guy. And that one should be in line with that one. So technically, if I drill so that's the outside edge, center outside edge, right there. Center outside edge, center outside edge. Yeah. So when I put my paint, I guess I'm going to be like making a dot right in here, up from it. 3 inches up from it. And then that one there is going to be like 3 inches. Is that right? That should be right. Because if I make these the center, then it's too long. Yeah. I think I'm right. Tell me if I'm not. I'm not sure. But I think I'm right. If I move my center up 3 inches, then that puts my 6x6, the bottom edge, technically speaking, within an inch or two, depending on how rocky each hole is, in the right spot. Alright, well, we got the holes dug. This one here, same as that one. Geez, look at that. Woohoo. This one here is going to have to go down probably 4 or 5 inches at least. This one, long ways to go. This is the only one that didn't give, I mean, there's a lot of clean out, but that hole's deep. This guy's gonna have to go down there. So it is 87 degrees right now with a heat index of like 93. And if you can see, can you guys see that? How hazy it is on the mountain? Let me see if I can zoom in. How hazy it is. Humid. It's humid today. It's not as bad as it has been all summer, but it's still humid. So, especially if you're out here in a blazing sun digging holes. So, as you seen earlier, I did the hay this morning. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to the house, get a cool drink, and then I'm going to go up and rake that hay. Maybe come back out here, I don't know, 5, 6 o'clock or something. And, finish these holes off, and then I don't know, we'll see. We'll see where we can get from here. All right, so it's been, I don't know, I've been jackhammering these holes in this fertile soil for a while now. This one here is about 18, 20 inches deep. I have this one semi-broke up. This one here, the jackhammer just bounces. So, this hole here, I gotta get the Sawzall, cut that off. This guy here is the deepest hole I have. I buried the auger, so it's down in there 3 feet like it should be. That one there, I just got done jackhammering some more. So, I don't know. Let's see what it does. I got the point on here. I mean, it was just bouncing. It wasn't doing anything. Oh. This is why I don't dig holes around here. Very seldom can you get a hole in that is what you want it to be. It's ridiculous. So, alright, I'll set you up so you can see me struggle.
Come all you young rounders, and a story I'll tell of the promise of heaven and the warning of hell. Take heed where you ramble, or too soon you will go. Way up on the hillside where the new flowers grow. Well, he met in the springtime, the sun sings